Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Schaefer. And let's look at this problem real quick. Multiple choice. Suppose you can reduce the design below with the copy machine. Which of the following can be the image? Answer is C. C is going to be our one because that is reduced at the same size. A is flattened out too much, D is flattened out way too much, and B is a little bit too skinny. All right. Zack and Marta's computer game. They're doing Wumps. They're making a family called Wumps. Member of the Wumps family are various sizes, but they all have the same shape. That is, they're similar. By enlarging or reducing Mug, a player can transform him into other Wump family members. Zack and Marta experiment with enlarging and reducing figures on a coordinate grid. They draw Mugwump, which is going to be our original figure. Then he labels the key points from A to X and lists the coordinates for each point. Marta writes the rule that will transform Mug into different sizes. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to draw Mug on a coordinate graph. That's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to connect the dots as we go along. And then B, we're going to actually figure out what the points are for a few others. Zug, lug, bug, and glug. Let's look at the coordinate graph that you have. You already have the coordinates for Mugwump. So at this time, if you want to, you can graph Mugwump. You'll put a point at A, B, C, D, all the way through M. You'll connect those points in order. Connect A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, all the way through M. And then you'll pick up your pencil and you'll start over. Then you'll put a point at N, 2, comma 2, 6, 2, 6, 3, 2, 3, and 2, 2. And you'll connect them in that order. Pick up your pencil, connect these in order, and pick up your pencil one more time. You'll just make a dot on this. You won't actually connect them at 2, 5, and 6, 5. The next step in this is going to be to follow this rule, 2x and 2y. What that means is you're going to go back to Mugwump, which is just xy, and you're going to multiply each of these coordinates by 2. So 0 times 2 and 1 times 2. That gives you the coordinates 0, 2. Going on to the next one, we're multiplying 2 times x and 2 times y. We take 2 times 2 and 1 times 2, and that gives us 4, 2. Going on to C. Again, 2x, 2y, so that means 2 times 2, 0 times 2. Filled in right here, that should be 4, 0. All right, for Zug, which was 2x, 2y, I filled in a few of them for you. 2 times 2, 2 times 0. 3 times 2, 3 times 2 and 0 times 2, that gave us 6, 0. And 3 times 2 and 1 times 2, that gave us 6, 2. I want you to complete this entire column. For lug, the rule is 3x and then just y. Well, y tells us don't multiply times anything, so all of these y's, all of these second numbers stay the same. And you can see that right here, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. But the x is when we multiply times 3. So 0 times 3, well, that stays 0. 2 times 3, that goes to 6. So you'll fill out that column, that whole entire column, by taking 3 times x from this original set of coordinates. And then y, you don't have to do anything to. So just take all of these coordinates, the second number for y, and just put them in this column. Bug is 3x and 3y, so you're going back to Mug, multiplying both of them times 3. And then Glug, you're going back to Mug, x stays the same, and y, this time you multiply y times 3. So fill that out, and then you can check your answers on the next slide. You can pause it. And then what I want you to do now is go to that coordinate grid that I gave you, the 4 coordinate grids, and you're going to graph now all of these points. All the points for mug, all the points for lug, bug, and glug. I think we skipped over zug. So graph those coordinates on these grids. You'll have 4 different characters. And what I want you to do is I want you to think about which are the imposters. Remember, it said that we're looking for similar figures, meaning the same size, or I'm sorry, the same shape, not the same size. So if they're stretched out in any way, remember this back here, if they're stretched out in any way, they are imposters. So take the time, graph it, fill out this chart with all the coordinate points, graph it, and bring it back to class. If you have any additional questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we will see you with your WUMPs tomorrow. Have a great day.